What's up with the YouTube? It's your boy Reckless here once again, and today we have a treat for you guys. We're gonna interview a dope ass group label that's coming around in the San Jose area for many years. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Thangz Entertainment. How's it going, guys?
How we doing?
Good. Let's go.
Sure. So who wants to get started on how did this whole like Big Thangz got started? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like from the very beginning. Like who decided to start this whole thing?
Well, first I was born, so
Okay.
that's how we got
Let's
started.
introduce ourselves. Who we got here? Who are you?
Who is this? Yeah, go around the room.
Who are you?
Hey, Jack Frost, CEO, Big Thangz Entertainment, CEO, Shark Tank Studios, CEO, Disneyland San Jose.
Anything else?
Let me see, part-time owner, Oso Good Hot Dogs.
And then the homie.
How's it going? Grim Loco, you know, representing Glove Nova San Ho, you know, Big Thangz Entertainment, CFO, you know. You already know, we've been doing that this for a couple of years, you know, many years.
We've been doing this for many years. My new business partners just, you know, this is the new Big Thangz, I should say, that's coming in. You're saying with our new artists coming in, new Big Thangz right here, Sons coming in, you know, so. The main three people from Big Thangz is me, cousin right here, and Oso, been here the longest.
So good, just piggyback off that, we also good hot dogs over there, man. We try to branch out, you know what I mean? But we just do other shit than just rapping.
For those who don't know, we got the famous Gato Mas Loco.
In the building.
That's right, that's
building. Gato Mas Loco, artist, hard worker, every day, blue collar, in the grind, in the trenches. Yeah, so I really specially want to introduce my son, Eyez, right here. This is Eyez, up and coming artist on the Big Thangz. Be looking out for him real soon. This summer is getting hot, real hot.
Yes, sir. So, starting
Bitch
off.
gonna start taking off all their clothes, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good, you know what I'm saying?
All
Hey,
day
it's facts though, these facts is fucking hot as hell now. So, Jack Frost, I want to start with you. Like, what inspired you to start rapping?
Well, start rapping. I've been in music for a long time. Since 13, I was playing the drums in my dad's band. I went from playing in my dad's band to DJing, and when I was a teenager, from DJing, I went to rapping, and then just started from there, you know, and then things took a wrong turn, and wanted to go to prison, and, you know, took a pause on my career, you know, and, but I stayed focused, you know, no matter what, I knew this is what I really want to do in life, and I better turn around, you know, and here I am, you know. I started Shark Tank Studios. Instead of me rapping now, I'm helping rappers, you know, get out there, you know, be on labels, and, you know, just getting starting a career and stuff like that, so I'm happy where I'm at right now. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be, brother, you know, so God blessed me in many ways, you know, he took me to through a journey real quick to see if I was strong enough to be where I'm at right now. Look what I'm doing now. I have a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. And it's safe to say, guys, you know what I'm saying, you did good, you know, and you're out here, you're still doing your thing. When you guys started, like, you know, trying to help other rappers out, you know, you recording in studios, like, how did you get started, like, with the equipment, you know what I mean, like, with, you know, how was that journey?
Well, luckily I had a good friend named Mark Santos who was in the music industry. They had a studio. He had a studio way back in the days when we first started. You know, Big Thangz Entertainment. He was in a big studio. You know, because my friend had a big studio, so we know what being in a big studio is. Even though, you know, he charged us some money though, but still though, you know, we was in a big studio, so we've always been around, you know, good equipment and stuff like that. So when it came to us getting our equipment, you know, who did we rely on? You know, we go to our boy Mark, and he hooked us up, and that's how we really got started. You know what I'm saying? By him helping us out. That's what I told him.
You gotta drink the water and regret everything.
For real. You know, I ate Fidel, and that was Fido.
Alright, so, CFO, how did you get started making music?
Me, I was actually doing it for, I want to say 6 years, 7 years ago. It kind of went a little bit of a turmoil, lost my job, caught a couple cases and shit. But things got a little bit better, you know, through the work of God, and as well as my business partners, you know. Got to a point where we got it to the point in a legitimate way where we don't have to go through, you know, the obstacles that we did, that they did, you know, because me growing up, I kind of got into it because I looked up to them. They were basically the very first Sanjonero, you know, Chicano rappers that really kind of blew up, you know. So with that kind of said, you know, I kind of fell into that, you know, in a positive way, though, you know, it's more of in a way of expressing ourselves, you know. And now that I have the ability of knowing what it's kind of like, the best thing that I've ever done is been on their side, and they show me the routes, and now I'm able to actually, you know, help out people within my generation now. You know, bring them to our circle and, you know exactly what it's really like to maintain something like this, because there's not a lot of people that, you know, unfortunately, financially, they can't really come up with afford things like this. So we try to do the best ability, you know, in an affordable way where we can at least try to give them the opportunity and have that opportunity there.
To be in the big studio.
Yeah, exactly, and experience, you know, somewhat what it is really like to have actual good equipment instead of being in a regular garage or, you know, something like that, you know. But I mean,
in the closet.
Since then, you know, like I said, I've been looking at them since I was a youngster, you know, and the way how they were moving though, it was really the best, you know, the best way, you know. And what was really needed is just a very good circle that, you know, have somewhat of the same, you know, financial ability to get to where we're at. And, you know, that's exactly what we're doing, and we're still gonna do it, you know, and we're gonna do it in a positive way, you know, what people say, and, you know, that's what it's about, you know. Yeah, you know, that's why we all got into it, you know, I got into it specifically, you know, help people out, you know.
No, yeah, and that's what I admire about the Shark Tank Studios, that you guys were able to give that kind of like ability to have a big studio experience to rappers who might have never ever been there. You know, because I've been, when I first started, in people's studios where they're just like in their house, their living room, or their bedroom or something. You know, staying with the mattress up, floor down, with the towel. But like, you know, it's cool that you guys have this kind of space. Like, did you guys like always expected it to be like, you know, like a big like studio like this, or like did you think like it's gonna be like, you know, like a hard thing?
I had a big vision because I started it out at my house a long time ago, about like 12, 13, maybe 14 years ago, in my garage, and I had almost a similar setup. You know, I wasn't into engineering and like really studio. I just had the equipment, and I was still into rapping, and I just had the equipment. You know, but I had a lot of equipment, but afterwards, when I started that studio, I already had the vision. I said I wanted something like I had back in the days, you know what I'm saying? And then we started off small, you know, it was just one big room right here, and then we got in here, we spent all our money on the equipment, you know, got good equipment, and then after that we started building, and I just started building off my vision. Okay, I want this here, you know, I'm gonna build a wall here, I'm gonna put a pool table in here, and everything started coming together little by little, you know what I'm saying? And then I wanted everything all at once, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just take my time and, you know, just let things just surface and look down, you know.
Was it hard? Was it hard to start?
It was, yeah, a little bit, you know. We started having complications at first. When we first moved in, we had busted our window for our booth, you know. We was down for like 30 days when we first moved here without a booth. So, you know, I just stood positive and knew that, you know, nothing was gonna stop me. And nothing is gonna stop me, you know. I'm focused, really, really focused, you know what I'm saying? So I got good business partners, a good circle by my side, you know, so we stay strong and positive, you know what I'm saying, and keep moving. And for those watching, you know, if you're ready, you know.
Tap in if you need studio time.
Yeah.
All day long.
We got affordable prices here. We got affordable prices here for you guys who want to come in a big studio. You know, good vibes here, you know what I'm saying? Look at the wall, you know what I'm saying? People I work with, and just check out my live, you know what I'm saying? How we do it here, and you'll see, you know. And
this is where I do all my music.
There's big things and no things, baby. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Gato, I know you also had to do a little engineering and production as well. What was the first piece of equipment you started off when you made beats?
What's that little fucking square one?
PCs?
No, we was making, was it NPC?
And I think it was it was like a little square one, and you just tap it like that.
Yeah.
And then we had the rolling.
Yeah, it was way back in the days.
The rolling.
Okay.
That's what we were on, the Triton. We moved up to the Triton. That's what we were making the beat. We definitely weren't on no fucking Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
And we weren't on PlayStation making no beats. Okay,
There was no Fruity Loops back in the day.
this motherfucker could play the drums, the piano, the motherfucking guitar, the fucking congos. This motherfucker could play all kinds of instruments. We didn't need to know sample none of that shit. You know what I mean? We sample in, we just made our own shit, you know. But yeah, I think it was a Roland. We were on that Roland first. But we had this little beat machine, you know, we were fucking around with that.
Yeah.
Just little shit like that.
And creating your sound, like, what was the inspiration for the sound that you ended up settling, you know, or being able to get? Like, was it a hard process to find your sound, or like, did you already have it in mind for your influences?
I'll be honest, off the Shark Tank, the main thing I wanted was the bass. The bass was important. I wanted that 808, that NWA. When you get in there, you know, all my cars back then all had tremendous beat. I had like 4 15s in my covers. So when everything I would sample out, I don't give a fuck how it sounds in here. I want to hear it in my car.
Yeah.
Because that's what the streets is gonna do. You know what I mean? So I would go to my car, and if that shit slaps, that's what it would be. You know what I mean? And then the 808 was very important. I wanted to hear that bass.
Yeah, do you
But
guys
that's
also
the main
share? Do you guys also share the same kind of like, you know, like sound? You like that 808 bass sound too as well?
Yeah, that's what I grew up with, you know. That's true. I'm sorry to say, can't get real than gangster rap, real gangster rap, 90s rap, you know. I mean, it's what we grew up, you know. I mean, I don't want to say it's a style that we just had all revolved around us, and it's another.
I'm open-minded. I don't know all the music.
Yeah, that's good. That's really important. That way, when you make beats and production, you can pull from every different place that you've ever heard. You know, you can get some like R&B samples, you can get some old soul samples.
I grew up with my dad playing drums in the band. He grew up in a blues band, so I grew up like a lot of blues, a lot of jazz. So that's my genre really when I grew up. So when I hear all this music, I hear the jazz and I hear the blues and the guitars, you know what I'm saying? So right then and there, I'm already attached to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, people don't know, oh, this is a swing or this is a blues, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already going into it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already in tuned for a lot of people, you know. So when I get in here, you know, for me making beats or just engineering period, you know what I'm saying? Like I have the skills of being a drummer, so I can hear the beats going off. I hear of being a DJ, so I doing the cuts or doing them. So when I'm engineering, I start doing stuff in front of people. They're like, oh shit, that sounds hella hard. How'd you do that? I'm like, here it goes. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the game for a long, long time now. And now it's starting to pay off, you know, in the engineering game, you know what I'm saying? So my skills I'm starting to use, you know, and getting better, you know what I'm saying, in the engineering game, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people coming to me now, so we love it.
Mixing, mastering, in-house,
In-house producers.
in-house, all that.
We got in-house producers, they
Blocks, we got blocks of time, whatever you need to do. You work on your whole EP, work on a song, come fix your song that's fucked up, it's all good. Come through.
You need distribution, you need...
And you see the pictures behind too, so there's some networking going around here too, so, you know, I mean, you got the outlet out here also.
That's right. Between you and Gato, like, which is the best like beat that you say you ever produced on for a song? The song you're proud of the most, like, yeah, you ever hear that song? I made that beat. That was all me.
I like our song Mas Chingon that we did, me and him. Early on, we did that at Mark Santos.
Yes, we did.
So that was like, I think that was the first song we did together too.
We animated too.
And the beat. So look that one up. That was one of our first songs. Mas Chingon. It's on all platforms. It's out right now. You can check it out.
So, and how did you guys start the Oso Good Hot Dogs? Who wants to
Right here.
Right here, like, just piggyback off that, you know, we do more than one thing around here, you know, and just coming up with ideas on how we can expand this Big Thangz label, you know, so I went and started my cousins and Grim, and, you know, we just thinking of ideas, and I've always wanted to start this, you know, so it's been like a thing I've always thought, but I just, you know, when you get into something new, you always kind of spook just to jump into it, you know what I mean? So,
Our main objection here, right, so you know, when I started this, you know, I want to just, you know, do legal stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I started a legal business, you know, and then everyone sees me, you know, start moving in a positive direction, and I started giving out positive, you know, vibes to everybody, and then my cousin hit me up like I need to do something, you know what I'm saying? And well, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? I want to start a hot dog stand, you know, well, let's start one. You know, it's the legal business for you, and, you know, and helping out in a positive manner, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I feel good about it, you know, helping people, and you know, other people, my other friend, you know, Dave, he wanted to start a barbecue business, you know what I'm saying? And I gave him know-how.
Shout him out. What's your shit?
You know, Calicut barbecue, shout him out, Dave Wise, you know what I'm saying? You can get some,
Them lollipop chicken with the bacon wrapped around them. Ooh, my
That
God.
habanero chicken.
And everybody, you know, just, you know, follow our lead, you know what I'm saying? He started, I got my son in here, he was autistic in the next room, you know, he started his own pop-up, you know, Fat Boy Snack Shack. You know, they did a lemonade, come get your lemonade.
Sweets.
Not
Sweets
sweets.
lemonade, that's why.
And we all just started, you know, positive things.
You know what, we're
started
hustling.
businesses,
We're
yeah.
out here hustling.
But we
and
legal
keeping it
hustling.
legal,
Yeah.
man. We ain't going back to prison.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
legal now, you know what I'm saying? So what we're trying to do now is just start more legal businesses for other people. So if you have ideas, you know, we might invest with you, you know what I'm saying? Just,
Holla at us. Let us know if it sounds good and it makes sense. We'll make dollars out of your
And
cents.
then how
it don't make dollars and it don't make
We all had,
sense.
like I said, all got records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it does, well, probably because, you know, companies don't want to see us. It takes a while for them to come see us.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, that was part of the idea also. You know, I get tired of getting turned down, so they start a hot dog, we do something. And make your own money and be your own boss.
Yeah.
So basically, you're just being your own boss.
That was the main goal for all of us. Eventually, which is gonna happen. We're all gonna be our own bosses. But, you know, we're all gonna be our own associates, you know? Where it comes to a point where, on a marketed level, where, okay, you need some certain services, okay, you need, you know, let's say an EP or something,
Yeah.
okay, that's where Shark Tank Studios comes in. You know, they get acquainted with here, as well as if they ever need, let's say, merchandise. They need logos.
And don't forget that need
shirts.
those tacos too, man. We got that need those
Yeah,
tacos.
exactly, you know, and so we're trying to be on a marketable level with, like I
That's
said,
it, brother.
on affordable ability as well.
Yeah.
Where, okay, you guys need an event. All right, we come with a package. You
A
know, we
catering,
can come with a
yeah.
catering with either Oso Good Hot Dogs
And need those tacos too. We got need those tacos,
you
man.
know, and we could also even come with a DJ. You know, where
Yeah.
we get certain people.
When I-
you know.
When I first started Shark Tank Studios, I had money to buy a house. I'm gonna keep it real. And I was supposed to buy a house right before COVID hit. And then all of a sudden I was thinking, I was like, man, if I could buy a house right now, I'm gonna have to work for somebody right now to pay my mortgage. And I was like, and without telling my wife, I just went and bought a whole bunch of equipment.
Here we are today.
Be your own
Yeah.
boss.
I did, I swear I
Be
did.
your own
And then I
boss.
was like, look, you know, like,
As dedication.
and I told him my plan. I said, like, it's gonna be 5 years, you know, and then we'll be back on it. But we're right there, you know. And I came and did this. I opened this up, and you know, the first year was kind of rough because COVID hit, and
Yeah.
it was rough. I didn't know how I was gonna pay rent and nothing, but I just stayed positive. I stuck with it. Everybody see me too, like, man, I didn't think you was gonna make it, you know, and I did, you know. And I didn't want to work for nobody. I wanted to be my own boss, you know what I'm saying? And I'm my own boss. He needs to be his own boss, you know what I'm saying? And he needs to be his own boss, and he needs to be his own boss, you know what I'm saying? So,
Teamwork.
and that's what we do, you know. We're making everybody their own bosses, you know. So we don't run. There's nobody in front of us.
Yeah.
There's no one who's inferior to anybody here. You know, we all run parallel together. You know what I'm saying? We all run side by side like this. There's not one that's running in front of us, and if you're running in back of us, then you cannot run with us.
Okay. That's good, man. 'Cause it's good to see a lot of entrepreneurs, you know, in this area that we can give inspiration to the next generation. That, you know, we can do more than just like do what we do in the street. That's, you know, that can get us all in trouble. It gives us a vicious cycle of negativity. This way, you can see guys like you guys that's been through that at the same time, you know, got above that and be able to become, you know, better people. And you know what I'm saying, that's a good look for, you know, the whole thing and the whole, you know what I'm saying,
To be
generation.
honest, less stress, man.
Less stress,
The
right?
other way, you got a lot of stress, man. And this way, you ain't gotta worry about it. You know, we can be honest.
That's right. All right, and speaking of which, like, tell us about you. Like, how did you first start rapping?
Just seeing my dad do it. Growing up, he wasn't around. He was in prison, of course. But
Hey, don't say that, fool.
Hey, it is what it is.
Cat's out of the bag. Literally.
It is what it is.
but yeah, just seeing when he got back, like him playing his music and seeing how he got down and everybody got down. I just wanted to do it ever since.
Serious. You know his whole history?
Yeah.
Yeah. Better?
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my son grew up with me now.
Mostly the ugly.
He knows all of this shit.
Yeah, dude, you know, your pops is a big inspiration to a lot of people, including myself, you know, getting started in this music as
Yeah,
well.
it's always cool to hear that. A lot of people tell me that, so it's dope hearing that.
Cool. And what's your rap name again so people know?
Eyez,
Eyez.
Eyez,
Eyez.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Get your Instagram plug real quick.
Yeah, tag your
Eyez 408.
Look on, we got a single already. We got at least 2-3 singles already in the bag done. Gonna be dropping real soon. We're just finishing them up.
That new shit.
Awesome. All right, y'all. Before we wrap this up, I want to let the people know where you can find, like, you know, all your Instagram plugs, you know what I'm saying, and where you can find the Oso Good Hot Dogs at too.
Yeah, Oso Good Hot Dogs. So it's gonna be Oso_good_hot dogs. You know what I mean?
Instagram.
I do all catering, birthday, and all the other cool stuff, man.
Nitos Tacos,
Yeah, give me those tacos.
_tacos.
Navi Sweets Lemonade.
All your catering events, man, we got you.
We in all kinds of different
Barbecue,
locations. Yes. But
We
hey,
got
Gato
also
Mas
good
Loco.
barbecue also, man.
Yes,
Don't forget about also good
yeah.
barbecue.
Hey, you know what? We just really working, and we don't hate on each other. We super connected, and we just really working double time out here. We're ready to work with anybody that wants to work.
Anybody, don't pull up.
Fuck with us.
Keep that negative shit away from us, please.
Yeah, y'all.
Please.
All right, y'all. With that,
Hey, shout out to you, man.
You
Oh,
can find
what you trying to do, man?
Shark Tank
Keep pushing
Studios,
Thank you,
Instagram,
brother.
check us out. Shark Tank Studios,
Go
Instagram.
get shit
Big
today.
Thangz Entertainment, LLC, Instagram.
that's right, y'all. Make sure to link down in the description below so you can see all the links for all the people, you know what I'm saying, so you can check it out. And also hit that notification bell, subscribe, like, and comment, you know, so you can see more interviews like this one. And make sure to follow each one of their Instagrams, you know what I'm saying. Follow everything, you know what I'm saying, out there.
Oso Good Hot
Socials.
Dogs, man, come see me.
Eyez 408.
What's up? Hey, check out the studio in there too. Let's give him a little quick.
You can hear my
Yeah,
sticker.
we're gonna show you the studio real quick.
Give him a quick tour.
My sticker on the window right there.
Give him a quick
There
tour.
you go.
There it is.
Move.
Give him a quick tour. Quick tour. Give him a quick little tour.
See, we got the studio where Jack Frost does his thing, where he controls all the stuff. And right in here is the booth. This glass window right here. You know what I'm saying? So he puts it down in there, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
Should be all because I'm black in this game.
And then right in here we got the booth. This is where they record everything. Every single song from Shark Tank Studio, every single album you've heard, it's all in here. You know what I'm saying? We got the Mac Dre's. You know how we do it. Yes, sir.
Nice, huh?
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. So with that, it's a wrap for the interview. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Until the next one, we out.
Close it down, Bob.